Check 1 2, check 1 2, testing, testing, 1 2. All right. Give me a minute.
Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised. But I bet that just makes you want to watch it even more.
All right. That's right, everybody. We're back with more of the only solo multiplayer Minecraft series on the internet, 404 Island, and I'm the 404 guy, 7HE, 404GUI. Before we get into this episode, let me fix the screen. Lovely. All right. And here we are back on 404 Island. Wow, this is a very uncomfortable position to sit in. Let me put a helmet on. So, as you can probably hear, new microphone, new Minecraft. Well, new microphone anyway. As for the Minecraft, it's still the old Minecraft that I'm using here. But yeah, if you check out my YouTube channel, you see the moment I open up my, the box for the new microphone, and realize that there was a giant hole in the bottom of it. It's like, what the hell? That's shipped by Amazon. They still haven't replied to that to kind of tell me what the hell happened there, but for the most part, microphone's in one piece, as is the preamp that I ordered, so, you know, not worried about what the box itself, just worried about what's inside it, which seems to be working, so that's good. Haha! We have recourse. He doesn't look interested in us. Oh, crap, 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 crap. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, at least he didn't damage too much. I could have swore that was, Oh, jeez. Yeah, he took out a chunk, didn't he? Okay. Could have swore I was far enough away from him. What do we have here? Do we have any... Yeah, still getting used to the new microphone setup. As I mentioned earlier, a little bit uncomfortable. Mostly because the microphone is in a very awkward location with respect to where I'm trying to put my hands when I'm playing here. There's that, and I'll put in some dirt here. And we need stairs. So. Alright. Hey, we got string. Awesome. Never have too much string. And let us check to see if the crops have grown in. Which they haven't. Alright. So. What to do, what to do. This is the Canada Day episode, obviously, as it is currently the Canada Day. So there's a, I'm going to do what I did the last time we had a Canada Day special. And that involves, I need red stuff. There we go. I have 2 red things. Then I need shears. It should be easy to make. I could just do this. Alright. We have shears, we have the red stuff. That's 50% of what we need to do what I'm thinking here. I think I also need bone meal. No, no, no. Red should be fine. It should be just fine. Oh, there's a lot of these things, aren't there? There we go. Got that one. Ah, jeez. Okay. Yeah, just a new microphone here, so trying to figure out where to place my hands is very difficult, given that this microphone stand does not forgive. Let me turn it a little bit. I don't know, maybe that'll help somehow. Yeah, it's like a $4 microphone. The preamp was 60 something, and yeah, I think the larger issue is the microphone stand, because the microphone stand I built out of about 65 cents worth of crap that I found lying around. So there's two arms from an old laptop screen. What is this doing here? I don't know. Yeah, there's two arms from an old laptop screen. There's That gonna work? Yes, that's gonna work perfect. What else was there? I think, yeah, this is an I/O shield off of an old computer, and then about 20, no, not 20, like 2-3 feet worth of copper wire. So the copper wire is what's holding it together, and then you have the two laptop arms, and then it's just held together with like an elastic and a what is that? An elastic and some string. So that's what's holding this microphone together right now, and it's doing a decent job. Like, for what it needs to do, that's more than sufficient, I think. So, yes, that will work. Alright, let's see if we can do something with this. I'm going to try and build a giant Canada flag somewhere on this map. I just need a good place to build it. Crap, we're out of food. There we go. This seems like a good enough spot. I don't know. How tall should it be? We only got 3 there. This doesn't look so good in this texture map, or in this texture pack. I don't know. It feels like the textures are a little off. I'm gonna make that at least 5. Yeah, I think 5 is necessary. See if I can get another sheep with. I want to get that one, but he's surrounded by a creeper, which isn't gonna help. Oh, this guy grew back. Come back here. You too. Alright, we got 2 of these. That will help. Alright, 1 and a 2. Don't know where this one's going. I'll just save it for later. So yeah, then the microphone that I got also has a really bad a bad pop on it. So if I was to say the letter P or the letter B, it would just like it would go like 100% peak. Like, this microphone is extremely sensitive to pops. So I ended up what I did is I've got a piece of fabric over the front of it, and you know, determining a good piece of fabric for a pop filter is mostly just test it and see what happens. This particular pop filter, there's a funny story behind it in the sense that basically, you know, I tried a sock. No, the sock didn't work at all. It had too many holes in it, so it's completely ineffective. I tried some shirts. I tried some other basic fabrics. They just didn't work all that well. I tried some underwear. And lo and behold, that is the most effective pop filter. So, yeah, I'm basically talking into my ass right now. That's the most effective pop filter I could find anyway. And it works well enough. It works well enough that it's... haven't had a single problem with peaking the microphone saying letter B, so that more or less proves it as being an effective solution. Definitely. Yeah, while all this is going on, you know, buying the new microphone and the preamp and everything, I'm thinking, what if I was to build my own preamp? So I did that. Basically, it's an LM741 op amp, basically, LM741. I could basically do the same thing with some transistors if I wanted to because of the amplification factor on it. But I just wanted to use a 741 because it was the least number of parts. There's a couple capacitors, there's a couple resistors, and basically just threw it together on a breadboard and tested it out. And there's this inexplicable 8,000 hertz squeal. Did I just drop something? I think I did. Yes, I did. There's this inexplicable 8,000 hertz squeal, which just, you know, pierces through it. But other than that, it works perfectly. Like, it amplifies audio more or less exactly how you would expect it to. Does a really good job of it. Just that there's a constant 8,000 hertz squeal on the output, which doesn't really help things. But at the end of the day, in terms of having a decent amplifier, if the one that I have ever does fail, I do have a backup now, so it's good to have, I suppose. Despite the fact that it's utterly useless. Probably won't survive being moved onto a permanent circuit board because that op amp is so old, but it does its job. What can I say? All right. This flag is about halfway done now, I think. Don't know what I'm going to put in the middle, though, because, yeah, that's going to be an interesting one, I think. We'll see. We'll see. I think my proportions might be off. That would be kind of the issue with that there. Yeah, interesting thing with building your own preamp is you can test it with different microphones or even just a speaker and get output off of it. I tried it with this. Tried it with a what was it? Tried it with crap. Where's my voice going this day? I tried it with a piezoelectric element and talking into that because a piezo or piezo, depending on how you pronounce it. Well, what it does is it generates electricity from vibrations, and so I put that in, and actually it sounds like one of those old-fashioned radio things, you know, like you get the static in the background. It's because it's such low quality, but it definitely gets the job done. I thought that was pretty cool, so I have that as a voice modifier if I ever decide to use it. I am rather impressed by this microphone that I have here. It picks up the voice decently. It's a $4 microphone. You can't really go wrong with that. That's definitely good. Look at that. We're almost finished this Canada Day flag. Just a little bit further to go. And the only other news that I might have is there's a possible podcast in the making. A friend of mine has expressed some mild interest in starting a podcast potentially. And I know not to get my hopes up on that because the last time I did, I said, oh, we're going to have more people on 404 Island. And here we are with 404 Island becoming known as the only solo multiplayer Minecraft series on the internet. Let me just do that promo again. Welcome to 404 Island, the only solo multiplayer Minecraft series on the internet. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUY. Thank you. But yeah, I think a podcast would be decent. I mean, especially... Oh, crap, sorry. Especially given the topic, which I'm also not going to go into because that hasn't been set in stone either. I'm basically just talking hypothetical upon hypothetical upon hypothetical, but possibly discussing some technology, possibly discussing psychology, possibly discussing why I'm talking to myself on 404 Island. That's definitely a possibility there. Anyway, once we get this Canada Day flag completed, I'm off to enjoy more Canada Day. It's about 30 some odd degrees outside. I spent half the day outside already. And just last week there I went up to a local provincial park and what was it, 35 degrees or something? I went on a 2-hour hike. I don't know, most people say they don't want to go hiking when it's 35 degrees outside. I find it kind of relaxing. I find it quite enjoyable to go on a walk when it's almost too hot to even stand outside. I don't know. Perhaps I'm crazy. In fact, that's probably the general consensus on the matter. If I was to start a poll in the Twitch chat, although I'm not going to. Come on, I just need very little more. Like, this guy's red, but I don't think I'm going to need that. I think I just need more white. I mean, not that I'm going to ignore it or anything, obviously. Eat! Where's the other guy? You! No, I think he's red. Never mind. Yes, I told you. See? Needs to be white. Actually, can I just use bone meal on the existing? I don't have a bone. I could try it. If I had one. Oops. I accidentally punched one of them with a pair of shears. That was not good. Yeah, the other issue I have is with Twitch, I suppose. The other day I tried doing a Twitch live stream, and it was apparently it didn't stream a minute of it because it was set to run a bandwidth test. And of course, Twitch doesn't actually tell me whether or not I'm streaming, let alone whether or not I'm running a bandwidth test. So that's this is just, you know, fingers crossed. I hope that this is actually working, because if not, then I'm kind of screwed. I mean, I can hope this is working. Which, yeah, you know, obviously you hope that it's working. There's nobody in the chat to tell me whether it's working. I'm just one of those Twitch channels that nobody's ever heard of, so obviously, you know, it's not like anyone's ever going to tell me. Huh. Alright. I think we can maybe... Looks like we might have enough to finish up this Canada flag. There's that. How are we going to do this? I think that works, right? Because putting a cross in the middle wouldn't make sense, but it needs to be like there, all up there, so it looks like a maple leaf, right? I mean, this is heavily pixelated. Clearly, it's not going to work the best. But, yeah, I remember when I first did, the first Minecraft series I did was 404 Minecraft Challenge. It was the Minecraft Challenge, not 404. It wasn't 404 anything, it was just the Minecraft Challenge. On the Canada Day special, I did something similar. So this is a bit of a tradition here. There we go. How does that look? That looks terrible. But at the same time, I have a hard time finding anybody else who's ever done something like that on Minecraft. There's probably, what, like only 90,000 people who have ever attempted this. I think that works. Probably. Not great, but it gets the point across, obviously. I think. Anyway. Yeah, that's just a quick episode there. I just wanted to get that done so that I could say, yeah, I streamed 404 Island as is typically promised. So, I think that's all for today. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE, 404GUY. This has been 404 Island, the only solo multiplayer Minecraft series on the internet. If you want more, feel free to follow, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. I don't really care. It's not like I'm making money off of this. Have a good day.